Imagine living in a beautiful waterfront city surrounded by the Atlantic and Indian Oceans. You're surrounded by green hills, steep mountains, and some of the world's best wine vineyards. You're in a very modern and technologically advanced country. You can dine while looking at a showroom of some of the world's fanciest cars. Imagine living in Cape Town. In Cape Town, you can find all of this beauty, but yet 15 minutes away, imagine living in a 250 square foot corrugated metal shack, maybe with running water and electricity, maybe not. I had the opportunity to spend a week visiting the Hector Peterson School in the township of Wallacedene, a suburb of Cape Town. There I met a number of learners and educators who opened my eyes to a world and a way of living that was so incredibly different from that of my own. Two learners in particular were open to sharing certain aspects of their lives with me. These students were Mali Bongwe and Unati.
Yeah. Okay, my name is Unati. I've been here in Cape Town just for looking for the schools, but now I'm here in school, in better school than there in Eastern Cape where I'm coming from.
Yeah. My name is Mali Bongwe. I'm from Capetown in Cape Town, in Wallacedene. I'm 18 years old now. Yeah. I come from Eastern Cape in a place called Tofimvaba. Yeah.
Of the 1,200 students or learners that attend the Hector Peterson School, about 70 to 80% come to Wallacedene from the Eastern Cape, about 350 miles away. They left the Eastern Cape to move to Wallacedene because the living conditions were so much worse in Eastern Cape. There, the native language is Xhosa, but they must learn English because all classes at Hector Peterson are taught in English.
Here there are jobs, but Eastern Cape there are no jobs. Eastern Cape is like is a rural area in Eastern Cape. Ne? Those people who are there is our grandmothers, is where we were born before we came here in the townships. In terms of education, it's poor education.
The learners who come from the Eastern Cape to the townships are seeking a better education and maybe eventually a job. The principal told us that some kids who don't have a family to move with will move by themselves, build themselves a shanty, and live on their own at the age of 16 or 17 years old, just so they can go to this school.
I'm staying with my mom, yeah, and I'm staying with my mom. I don't have a father. I'm the only child at home. Yeah, my father passed away when I was staying here. It has been a little bit difficult for us in terms of surviving this. Yeah, because we would depend on my father. My father was he was working. So now, after he passed away, my mother came up with the white people in the suburbs. Yeah, so from the suburbs, you go there and collect the clothes, the old clothes, you see. Yeah, second-hand clothes. So we take those second-hand clothes and bring it home. So that's how we survive. We go to the whites there and collect the clothes, then we sell it. Yeah, I can say I do eat at school because, you know, in the morning, if you come out from the house, you're supposed to buy a bread. At least you have 2 slices of bread in your stomach. But some of us, we don't have that. Maybe, let's say, my mother's working, eh? So he have only the transport money for a week to go to work. He don't have another money left for me to buy bread. So the easiest way that I do is that I know 10 o'clock I'm going to eat at school.
With 1,200 learners, the school has enough funding from the government to feed only 200 to 300 learners each day. And it's first come, first serve. They serve a soup made of rice, beans, and semp, which is a corn product. Rodney, the life science teacher at Hector Peterson School, gave us a tour of the kitchen, housed in a shipping container at the edge of the school.
You find that our feeding scheme, you find that there are those learners that's the only food that they have for the day. You find that learners are looking forward for that meal.
What motivates me the most to come here at school is that I have dreams. Yeah, and my dreams, this is the only place I can achieve my dream. If I come to school and start further, I can achieve those dreams that I have. Yeah, that's the most thing. And the other thing is that my principal, he's the most one who motivates me the most. He's like a father to us. We were like a family in this building. It gives us the opportunities to interact with people who are here at our school. It teaches us a respect.
Denzel Vitbui is the vice principal of Hector Peterson School. He is revered by the students and is committed to making their experiences both at the school and in life better. He showed me more about the students' lives, both inside the school and out. The Hector Peterson School has been described as a beacon of hope in a sea of misery. While that offers a strong picture, Denzel puts this in more relative terms.
Well, sea of misery is a relative term, and it depends on what context you're using it. If you're using it purely in terms of socioeconomic, materialistic sense, then it would be defined as that. A lot of kids do not have enough clothes to wear. I mean, some kids would have one shirt and they would have to wash that shirt every second day. But in terms of human relations, it might not be that, because the sense of humanity is still out there. We have a concept called Ubuntu, and you might have heard of it. And it's a concept that describes how people feel towards each other. The fact that people care for each other, that your child is my child, that the whole village raises a child, But if you compare the conditions that they're still living under with just the basic conditions, because bottom line is most of them are living well below the breadline, But as you say, they are used to it and they do not see it as such. For us, for me, I'm able to see where they can go, and I'm able to compare the two, whereas they might not be able to compare the two. I think what I've learned from my experience at Hector Peterson is that in the most hostile environment, you might unexpectedly find true humanity that you never expected. And that's what we find here. We have kids coming from very trying circumstances, and they turn out to be wonderful, exceptional individuals, with hopes and dreams, and they persevere.
I know I can make it on my own if I try, but I'm searching for a great heart to stand me by underneath the African sky.